All right, and at this time, we'd like to welcome our next group to the stage. Ldakát Yátx'i, or All Nations Children, is a Juneau's children's dance group. A core belief in this group is that knowledge of Native culture will promote self-esteem, pride, and leadership in our young people. The group's children are members of many tribes throughout Alaska and the rest of the United States. The goals of the group leader are to build self-confidence and self-esteem and promote leadership abilities among the members through an emphasis on prevention, academics, and sobriety. Knowledge of traditional Native values is taught, emphasizing respect for self, others, and the environment. The songs that they will perform are Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian songs of Southeast Alaska. The Ldakát Yátx'i emphasizes Native values, healthy activities, and respect for Native protocol and each other. So let's hear it for Ldakát Yátx'i.
Ldakát Naax Yátx'i, Satí, Dak Tan Aika, Yuri. Hello, we are Ldakát Naax Yátx'i, which means All Nations Children. We were formed in September 1995 by Vicky Sobolev and members of the Yun Shu Ka dancers. In August 2015, Vicky retired after 20 years and passed the leadership off the group to Barbara Dude. We started with 12 children and now have over 100 members. Gunishish Hawa Toiksinusum.
Shagi Kla Yuchat Duasak, Yesh Ayachat, Ducting Tan Nachat Sati, Huna Kawu Dach Ayachat, Kagwantan Yadi Ayachat. Our entrance song will be Yátx'i Ish. We were given permission to sing this song in 2008 by Lila James, who is Kagwantan. The words are, we have come a great distance, we dance with respect, we dance for our fathers, and we dance for you also. Gulchish Hawa Twitsit Nusen.
While the next speakers are coming up, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that song. Lyle James gave us permission to sing that song, and when the words talk about we've come a great distance, I recently heard him talk about it's not always the physical distance. And so that's why we chose this song today is, you know, we've come a long way in the last 2 years, and we're just really happy to be here. Yátx'i.
You mean like my name and clan?
Yes.
Okay. Kitchgawi shucha duasak, chakna Satí, Ldakát di Yátx'i, Naax Yátx'i. The next song we will perform is Naax Yátx'i. This song was written for the dance group by Rose Willard, who is Ldakát, and her chicken name is Yátx'i. The first verse says, "There is strength in our culture that our grandparents have given to us, and we are learning it."
Your introduction. Do you have your paper? There's a second verse, and Ada is going to tell us about the second verse.
Shkinan yuchat duasak ich ayachat Ldakát nach Satí hunakawu dach ayachat kagwantan yadi ayachat. The second verse says, "All nations chose us, let us sing for our grandparents to show that we are grateful." We will sing this song to thank you to our elders for teaching us. Yátx'i hawa tojik newsome.
Kajase di yuchat duasak, chakna Satí, Ldakát di Yátx'i, Keet gushi hitdach, Ldakát kwan. My Tlingit name is Kajase di. My name is Barbara Dude. I'm the current leader of Ldakát nach Satí Yátx'i dancers. And one of the traditions that we have that Vicky Sobolev started was that at Celebration, we would like to honor the graduating high school seniors. This group, we try to support education and just strong, healthy choices. And especially within the last 2 years, all of these children, succeeded in school during really tough times. So we want to acknowledge the high school seniors. Also, we're a children's dance group. So members of this group are ages birth until they graduate high school. And then we're pretty ruthless and we kick them out. But hopefully they come back and help us out. A lot of the adults that you see on stage are former members and are now bringing their children to the group. So let's see here. These seniors, we are going to highlight the seniors who graduated in 2021, 2022, and those who will graduate next year in 2023, because this is their last celebration with our group. They'll be seniors next year. So first, I would like to highlight the seniors who graduated in 2021. If you are in the audience or if you're on stage, please stand up or come to the front to be recognized. We've got Arnold Hobby, who, he is Eagle Killer Whale Shark. He graduated from Thunder Mountain High School and is now working for Tlingit and Haida. Jerry Arturo Rodriguez. He's Wishkiton. He graduated from Thunder Mountain High School and is now working for Gold Belt Security. And hopefully she's watching online in Washington. We've got Christiana Edwards, Slinady. She is Slinady, and she graduated from Mount Tahoma High School in Washington State. I'll now take a moment to honor the high school graduates who just graduated within the last month, their class of 2022. We've got Kenneth Chunky Cooper. Sure, I'll get grief for sharing his nickname later. He's Kweshke Kwan, and he graduated from Juneau Douglas High School, Ldakát here in Juneau. Addison Malott. She's also Kweshke Kwan and also graduated from Juneau Douglas High School, Ldakát here in Juneau. Sarah Hobby. She's Eagle Killer Whale Shark, and she graduated from Yátx'i Ldakát High School here in Juneau. And lastly, our high schoolers, who will graduate next year in 2023. This is their last celebration with our group. It feels a little bittersweet. And we've got one junior going into senior, and that's Alan A.J. Wilson. And he is Ldakát and Haida Eagle Frog. Let's give a round of applause for all of our amazing students. Some of them graduated doing their whole senior year virtually, and we're just so proud of all of your hard work. Okay. We missed one. We've got William Samato, and he graduated from Yátx'i Ldakát this year. Addison. I'll turn it over to our next speaker to introduce the next song. No, thank you, Theo.
Canish Clayu Hut Duasak, Yatx'i Satí, Ldakát Ayachat, Ldakát Yátx'i. We will now sing the Strutting Raven. We were given permission to sing the song by Kevin Clevenger. The words say, I'm a strutting raven, I'm strutting, moving all around. Be sure to listen for the clicking beak sound of the raven. Ganishchish Hawa Toixit Nusam.
So this is a fun one. Not everybody is a raven on stage, just to be clear, but everyone will be dancing like a strutting raven.
Tlakathwas hinudi kia'ang, kukak yuhatuasak. Good evening. My name is Vicky Sobolev, and I am pleased to be here this evening to join with Barbara and the Ldakát Yátx'i. You may remember when Barbara was young, and now we were blessed that she was willing to take on the dance group, so I was able to retire and move. I moved to Washington. In Washington, we started a dance group in 2018, and it is called Hatai Wadluwan Hagai, which means in Haida, all nations children. And we coordinated with Barbara to form this cousin dance group. And we've been working on songs in Washington with the children there. We haven't been able to get a large group because of the pandemic, unfortunately, and I'm so thrilled to be here with Barbara and her group and to be able to join with some of our children that came from Washington. So the next song that they will be doing this evening is the Haida Eagle song. This song is a song about an eagle that is flying over Forester Island, and the words "ah ga gwana ah" are speaking about the flapping of the wings. The song will be performed for you this evening by A.J. Wilson. Thank you.
Thank you. Xibu Akstuwayu, Lakshkik Diptegu, Simshianu Dishida Dishketaganizgu. The next song was written in Semalgich, the language of the Simshan, by Alfie Price, Simshan Killer Whale. His Semalgich name is Shagop, with help from Katie and Joel Price and Dave Nelson III. I'm Joel, who helped translate. It was written for and inspired by Ldakát Yátx'i. The words are Sladam Dip Limit, we will sing, Sladam Dip Milgit, we will dance, and Sladam Shikshagunam, we will teach. Ganachish, Hawa, and Oixit Nusum.
Goodness, this is probably the youngest group we've ever had. So it takes a lot of work. Before we exit, that was the last of our songs this evening. I just wanted to share a little bit more about our group. But first, just wanted to say Ganesh to the Kwan, Taku Kwan, and Ganesh to Sealaska Heritage Institute. I know it took a lot to get us here today, and we're really grateful to be here. I was feeling a little nervous, to be quite honest, but now that we're here, it just feels really good to see everybody. We are so honored to be celebrating 10,000 years of cultural survival here at the 40th anniversary of celebration. In a normal year, our group practices mostly during the school year on a weekly basis, and we have various performances throughout the community. Sometimes we're invited to dance outside of our community, which is really fun. We're able to do this with parents especially. If you're a parent in the audience, please Raise your hand. Let's give a shout out to these parents. But the last 2 years have been tough. We just started in-person practices less than 2 months ago. And prior to that, we tried to do Zoom. The kids were pretty zoomed out, though, from school. So it's been a long time since we've been here together. As I said, we are supported by parents, but I especially want to acknowledge some of the assistant group leaders who are on stage tonight. First, I want to acknowledge our dance group leader emeritus, and that's Vicky Sobolev. We're very honored that she was able to join us today with some members of her dance group. Locally, we have assistant group leaders. Margaret Yátx'i, unfortunately, couldn't be with us today, but she is watching online, so hello, Margaret. Margaret is Slinget Ganach Tedi. We also have Alfie Price. Simshian Gitsboot Wada. Oh, sorry, Alfie. And Selena Beerley. She's in the back there. She's Slinget Tekwedi. And then from Washington, we've got Mishiana Hutcherson. She's in the back there. She's Slinedi. We've got Heather Clark helping out. And Ruby Sobolev. And I think all of us, except for Alfie and Vicky, are former members of the group. So I'm just so glad that they're here to help us out today. Thank you, boys. I think with that, I'm going to turn it over to our last speaker here to introduce our exit song. It's been good to see you all. Yátx'i and Toix and Newsome.
Hello, my name is Sienna Leah Ripley Merrick, and I am Tlingit and Chippewa. We will now sing the Hide to Exit song. We were taught this song by Vicky Sobolev. This is a time for us to dance and show off our regalia one last time before exiting. Yátx'i Shawa Toix and Newsome.
And if you wouldn't mind, one last round of applause. Some of these speakers are as young as 3rd grade, and this is their first time speaking in such a large audience. I just want to really give them a round of applause.